I thought the hardest part would be to deal with Olympics crowd and organization. I was wrong. In this video I'm going to share with you 2 weeks of winter adventures in the Alps while traveling in direction of Livigno and then Slovenia. My goal was simple, see what it's like to live Winter Olympics with a van, and I did everything absolutely last minute. But I didn't expect things to go this way and winter hit this hard. I'm traveling all around Europe during 2 years with my van to see how we can live differently, more connected to the outdoor and human values.
I'm Mathias Serra, and forget the cliché, a trader can actually live his best life in a van. Hike, dirt bike, kayak, ski, beauty, but always with philosophy. I will bring you with me no matter if it's in a blizzard or a volcano. You're gonna rediscover Europe and the game of life like never before. So subscribe to not miss any of my next expedition.
The first thing I did is a small program where I was curious to go, and I searched online how to be able to access these areas. On my way to Italy, I've spent one evening with a friend of mine. We have been exploring the snowy forest deep with our 4-wheel drive van to find an unreachable spot. It was so funny. No way! Look how deep it is! Oh my god! Oh la 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 la, crafter! Insane car! We finally set camp and started a warm fire.
Bouteilles.
Santé. Bouteille de psychopathe.
Je vais faire une vidéo de comment mettre le son et tout.
I want to live more moments like this one. Cozy natural environment, good food, nice discussions. Oh. The next morning we left the spot, and by the way, don't drive like my friends, oh my god. We went to an Arctic farm with wild animals. I'm not a fan of contributing to give money to zoos, but it was great for my friend's daughter to give food to reindeers and also see animals. We have such beautiful animals in our forest, and this farm is hosting endangered animals. It was so funny to see this little deer playing or fighting, but okay, it's not an animal documentary in here. Let's start the real travel to Italy. I have to drive through 2 mountain passes to go there, and both above 2,000 meters high, and the weather forecast is a lot of snow. Well, I'm here, 2,000 meters high. I was not imagining one day I would come with my car in a winter. I'm so happy to be here, but I have to continue because otherwise I will arrive too late, and I have a timing to pass in Livigno. I have this thing here, but yeah, I'm super happy of the crafter. Well done, because we came here so easy on the snow with this beautiful toy. Thank you guys. I did the 2 pass in one shot. We did it to the Bernina Pass, 2,300 meters high in winter time. Okay, let's go out to show you. Whoa! Yes. No! The paper, I need to go in Italy. Yeah, I just lost the paper allowing me to access the station of Livigno. Anyway, I will find a solution. It's very slippery. It's more slippery when it's just a small layer of ice and snow. You have to be careful not to go very fast. I'm doing a quick pause because I don't know if you remember in one of my last videos when I was here, The brakes were very hot. Oh yes, I can feel it. So I think I'm gonna do a small pause to let them cool down a bit, because I have to brake. Even if I'm in second gear, I have to brake a lot. Now this time I do a pause. I finally arrived in Bormio late in the night. The next morning I woke up to a nice and warm Italian sun and went to see the alpine ski competition area, as I might come back here later in the week. This morning Bormio was empty but busy of workers organizing the next events. I found a solution to get my permit to access Livigno station. They give it to you if you cannot print it, in 2 different centers. The first one was closed but the second one open. Time to travel to the final mountain pass before accessing Livigno. The road is impressive, you have mountain summits all around your car. I wrote 3-4 emails to know which camping is still free, and I went to the closer one from the city center. I like the ambience camping directly on snow. I went in the city center to get the international ambience. It was one of the most beautiful days, but at that time I didn't know it. As you might know, the Olympic competition was part of multiple locations from Milano to far in the mountains. To travel in each of them, it takes between 3 to 6, even 8 hours of driving. It's so complex to access with permissions to drive only one day because of the carbon emission. I had to make a choice, and I decided to go in Livigno, and once there, don't move anymore during the week. It's a shame I won't see that much competition, but I organized it last minute. And I'm not into Olympics, it's just a curiosity. The good thing about Livigno is that there is snow in the station, and I can go and ski or hike directly from the camping. At night, I went for a small walk in the freezing night and went to sleep. I can see the freestyle slopes from my van. I woke up surrounded by snow. The magic thing is that it can be snowing during the night, you don't notice anything in your van. I took a breakfast, and the mission now is to clean out the snow from the car. Why? Because I know it's going to freeze a lot in the next days, and with my experience I don't want ice to form on my car. With ice it's very hard to open windows, the doors, and also hard to remove in case I have to go. I decided just to let snow on the roof, which is good isolation. I had a quick chat with some new friends and also gossips on other neighbors. These guys were stuck, not even possible to move out of the camping. I'm so happy to have a 4-wheel drive camper. I don't need to put the snow chains in such conditions. I also had an issue with my charger, but I could manage to fix it quickly. After all of this funny duty, the sun came out and it was time for me to go for a little walk. I went up in a forest close to the camping to have a view from above. The fresh snow was so light, I liked this powder. I quickly realized that they closed everything for the competition, so I had to improvise a way to hike through the forest. I saw a big bird, which looks like an eagle, but I don't think it is, and also a lot of things happening in the station during my hike. Once at the summit, I went back, and the best moment of the day is when you chill in your chair. Once transformed in ice, I went to city center to see the constructions. It's impressive to imagine that they go up this massive ramp with a lift. I had the chance also to see some champions from France.
And in 4 years, next Olympic will be in France.
I'm cooking, chill, and they cancel the competition tonight because of this. Not looking very great, eh? I'm super happy right now of my situation compared to them. They have to put the tent in this wind and it's -6. It's snowing inside the van. I should have gone to the restaurant tonight, but with this storm I don't want to go out. It's frozen at this stage. Oh, it's snowing inside. So I think I will just close, and finish to cook. It's so windy that it removed the snow on my window. Insane. Day number 3, impressive -11.8 outside, but it's sunny, so I feel like I'm going to ski today. Few colds to pass first in the morning and then go to ski.
On a 1 day 77, please.
Thank you. You feel the fresh air? It's kind of fresh this morning. I'm here at the top of the mountain. Let's go for a ski session! Yeehaw! My ice okay, yeah. Cheers. Cheers. I just started, so. Do you like Vanlife in Nazareth?
Yeah, we watch it.
We're talking about that it's quite empty slopes here, despite the fact that there is the Olympic. So it's interesting because he said that he went to another Olympic as well, and it's not that of a crowded event. On my way down from the slopes, I could see an ongoing snowboard freestyle competition. You can see them flying during multiple seconds, and yes, I don't see big crowd there. Once arrived at the camping, best moment of the day, chilling under the sun. I came back to the camping, I took a shower, I changed my clothes, and now I'm ready for the après ski. So I knew that would be the best day on Wednesday because sun, ski slopes, and then concert outside. This is what I like the most. Let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Day number 4. The temperatures outside were always freezing and it looks like I have to do a cleaning again. My van is going to look like an igloo very soon. It's already the case for some others in the camping. They carry all the snow from the camping all the way here to the river. You have some kind of small growlers floating. It's interesting because we can see all the different layers from this season, and all what has fallen now in the past days is really insane, because you can see below the first layers, and then you have one absolutely giant layer. What is dangerous is like if between all of those layers, if it was, for example, a little bit warmer just before this huge layer falls, you know, then here you can have a little bit of ice covering all of this if it was melting and then freezing again. And this is what creates instability between the layers. And when you have a huge layer that like this, it can be even more unstable, you know, and if it breaks, then the whole thing goes away and it creates a massive avalanche. I really enjoy this place. So much activities to do. The city center was fully covered by snow as well. Back at the camping, I used this time off to do a wash machine. And I show you a little bit my technical clothes I cannot put in the dryer. So I let them dry here. I make sure to open a little bit the windows to create a fresh air. And I show you the rest is in the bathroom. Yes, and I have a heating system output here that creates a warm air so that everything can dry like that. Is perfect. So now time to continue a little bit of work today. So today is the day I'm going to go to a competition. Competition is at 7:30 p.m. So that's why it's almost dark and I'm going now. It's freezing cold. But the reason why I was not going before is very simple. It's because the weather was really crazy. They had to postpone some competition. And also, it's not that crowded actually. It's half empty all the time, as I could hear. And today is Friday. Today is a final. So I was thinking, okay, now is the best time to go. It's gonna be much more crowded. Well, it's more than 500 € to watch from closer, so I won't go. And it's not crowded at all, you can see. I was so stupid because my neighbor in the camping proposed me some tickets the other day for 100. I should have gone with him. I'm so stupid. When life gives you this opportunity, you have to take it. But I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go in the weekend. It's gonna be better and so on. But I didn't check the prices, and it's insane. A lot of people are watching from here. They watch on the smartphone, and at the same time they watch the stadium behind. But yeah, I know it won't be that super nice vlog with a lot of things. So I would like to show you the reality as well. I came completely like last minute. So of course, if you buy tickets ahead a long time ago, it was like 100 euro, I think, even for the final. I'm satisfied because I didn't came for the show. I saw a lot of things even during the day when I was skiing or when I went in a city center. You can watch from far, you know, and it's enough. And you can also meet people in the sports, and I like it. I like winter vibes, so I'm not disappointed at the end, but it's way too much expensive for me. I don't care to spend the money on that. Since I'm here, pay like 100 euro per day with the ski, the restaurant and so on, so like, you know, it would be like so much expensive, and I don't see the point. I think these guys, they don't have heating system anymore because they turn their engine since 2 hours or more. It's smelling diesel like crazy. Tonight is very cold. It's minus 14 tonight. Just back at the van, and the heating system is starting on. You can hear it. I put it on boost to warm up because when I'm not in the van, I put 7 degrees inside the van just to make sure that the boiler doesn't empty itself. Because at 6 degrees, it empties automatically in prevention of frost, you know. And the thing is that it's minus 14 tonight. Now it's like minus 9 or something. Minus 9. I start to speak German. Minus 9 degrees. The compartment from the battery is very far from the inside of the van. So I warm up with a pipe, external pipe coming out of the heating. So if I'm not heating, then it goes very quickly in minus territory like today. And I checked the battery itself is in a minus 0.3 or something like that, and it's quite impressive because the battery still works. It's not like your iPhone when it's very cold, it just shut down, you know. I like to walk almost every day, every night before I go to bed, but the amount of snow we have this year is insane. You know, every time I go out of my camper, I have snow in my shoes. But imagine how much snow, and it's like average 25 centimeters per day. Day number 5, and it's time for me to leave Livigno to travel in direction of Dolomiti in Slovenia. I know I still have a lot of things to discover over there in winter, but first, time to clean the roof this time. Full of ice, and the cable is in the ice. We put some warm water, but it's still blocked. In 6 days I used almost 20 liters of diesel, and my tank is empty, so I went direct to the petrol station, which has good duty-free prices. If I have to express myself about Livigno, I really enjoyed it a lot. It's high in a mountain, you have a lot of snow in the station, and it's not too crowded. People are friendly, it's Italian chill life in here. You can do everything by walk, and the equipment seems to be recent. Main tourists are from Italy and Germany, I would say.